Alright YouTube, I'm going to show you another video. This video is actually going to be a water change. I built this contraption right here, which I found off YouTube, and literally it's just a valve system with off and on valves, and then you got a PVC adapter. That's I think this is a 5/8 hose adapter to a 3/4 PVC adapter, and it goes up the PVC adapter into a 3/4 corner adapter, another 3/4 corner adapter, and then down. And then I just got a really cheap, I think it was a top water filter for like $9, and ended up taking the piece out of there. And I'm using the, I was using the top water filter just without this for circulation, but I'm not using it anymore. But I still have the system. I just really wanted the piece, and then I epoxied it with some kind of silicone or something up in there. So literally this is my system right here that actually drains the water and then adds the water. Right now it's not on. I'm going to run you through the system. This hose actually runs down here to the three-way valve system. Alright, so this is going to the tank. This adapter right here, I just have this quick connect on here, and I'll show you why I have that in a second. But this actually goes to the water source, and I'll follow that line in a second. And then this line right here is the waste. When we actually change the water, that goes out there, and I'm close to windows, so I use I drain it right out the window there. And if you wonder what that noise in the background is, that's that new power head I was telling you about. It just kicked on, so it's starting to circulate the water and some of the fish waste. But it's doing a real good job with the fish waste, but I'll talk about that in another video. So let's follow this system here. Alright, so we got the three-way valve, and that needs to be set to off right now because the water's not on. But when we do turn the water on, we do not want it running. I put a bucket under it only because I have this nice carpet. My wife would kill me if there's water dripping everywhere. This doesn't leak. I could throw it on the ground, but just in case over the years or something it does. Alright, so we follow the hose. So here's the end of the hose, and here's my sink. This is the actual piece that's supposed to go on the sink. I take that off, and then I screw on this piece. Now this piece is the piece you need on top, which is the sink to the hose adapter. And then I actually bought a quick connect so that it's easier for me to screw in. And I'll try to screw it in with my left hand here since I'm videoing. Alright, that's good. So I just screw that on, and then what I do is I test the water to get the right amount of temperature. And that's pretty hot. And that's just about right there. So what I do is I remember kind of where I have them. I already know, but I just wanted to show you. And then I do the quick connect, which I'm actually going to have to put the camera down. Let's see if I can, there you go, I'll show you right here. So I take it and push down and then push up, and then bam, good to go. So now that's connected. And typically what you want to do is you want to double check to make sure your valves are off. But I already know ours are off because I just showed you in the video. So I go ahead and turn the water on to about right there and about right there. And it will leak a little bit right here just because of the way I have the connection, but I don't really care because I'm under the sink right there. So now I got the water running. And like I said, it doesn't really leak. It's off right now. And if I follow this, it goes to the tank. And I leave this one on only because if I leave it off and then open it up, this thing will really put some pressure out. So what I do is I just leave that, and I'm going to turn this valve on slowly, and you'll actually see the water shoot up through the tank. Now this is like we're adding water, and I'll show you why in just a second. But I'm going to turn this slowly, but I'm actually going to show you this while I turn it, because you'll see it start bubbling. So there's all the bubbles released in the air. And now I'm kind of opening it all the way. Now it's all the way open. So now it's actually adding water to the tank. Now we don't want to add water to the tank. We want to drain water from the tank. So in the same time I've got this water system going, I take this three-way valve, which is going to start pushing water out the window. So as I open that, now water will start running out. All right, I'm going to close this valve, and this valve's letting water in, and now this valve is letting water out the window. So now if I close this valve, that siphon that's already started, the water's flowing, will actually start draining water out the window. So as you can see right there, there's my water flowing out the window. Okay? That's just about where I want it to be. So what we'll do is we're going to stop this, and in order to stop it, all we have to do is turn the water off that's going out the window. And as you can see, we'll follow that hose, and now the water is off. So that part's done, and now all we have to do is add water back. And because I really don't touch that valve too much, it's already open. Now all I have to do is open our source back up slowly, and as I'll show you this over here as I open it. Let me see if I can turn this. Okay, it doesn't want to turn. Let me turn it this way. There we go. I'll just put the video here, and as I turn it, I'm going to open it real slowly. Open it slowly, and this time you won't see bubbles. Now it's fully open. So you saw a little bit of bubbles, but not like the first time. And now we are adding water to the tank. I'll add my prime, my dechlorinator. Alright, so as you can see, the tank is full, so before it overflows, we need to go ahead and turn off the water that's coming in. Now the water's off. That's going into the tank. And the next thing I do is break down everything, but before I break down everything, we need to go turn the actual water off. And then it's just time for cleanup. Put the hoses in the bucket, put the buckets together, and go put it in the closet. And that's it. I mean, it's easy as it gets, really. Without the camera, believe it or not, it's a lot easier. But you know, I found that on YouTube as well. I wish I would have put just a little bit more water in there, because I could still see some water. But that's alright. Fish are looking pretty good. The tank is getting cycled pretty fast. It's only been up for about 5 days, and the ammonia is already almost down to 0. The nitrite levels are slowly starting to rise, and one of the reasons I did the water change today is because the nitrite was rising, and hopefully I am getting a little bit of nitrate, so I think it just needs a little bit more nitrifying bacteria to convert that nitrite into nitrate. And then I should be good to go. Hopefully, like I said, at the end of this month I can stock this baby with fish. I'm actually pretty happy with it. But that's it for now, man. Make sure to like the video and please subscribe. I will try to get another video every week on an update on the status of this tank. Thanks, man.